Today we're talking about why your $5 coffee is actually $50. Section 1. Today I'm going to show you why your $5 coffee is actually costing you $50. And no, I'm not talking about saving money by making it at home. I'm talking about economic rent, the hidden force extracting wealth from every transaction you make. Let's start with that morning latte. The beans cost 40 cents. The cup, lid, sleeve, 5 cents. But you pay $5. Where does the other $4.50 go? $1.50 goes to rent. $2 goes to labor. $1.50 goes to the coffee shop owner. The actual product, 45 cents. The rest? Economic rent. Payments to landlords, corporations, and middlemen who control scarce resources. This pattern repeats everywhere. Your $1,200 iPhone costs $400 to make. The $800 difference? Rent. Your $3,000 rent? Half is land scarcity premium. Your $60,000 degree delivers $20,000 in education. The wealthy understand this. They don't work for money, they buy assets that capture rent. Real estate in constrained markets. Platforms with network effects. Brands with pricing power. Everyone else pays the rent. Today we're going to trace exactly how this works and how to stop paying. Section 2. Let's run the actual numbers on that coffee. The Bureau of Labor Statistics tracks this. Green coffee beans, commodity price, about $2 a pound. That's roughly 40 cents per cup. The cup, plastic lid, cardboard sleeve, 5 cents total. Now the rent. A prime corner location in a major city? $20,000 to $50,000 a month. Divided by 1,000 cups a day, that's $1 to $2 per cup just for location. Labor. Barista at $18 an hour plus benefits, taxes, insurance, about $2 per cup. The shop owner takes $1.50 margin. Total cost to deliver, $4. You pay $5. But here's the key insight, that $4 gap isn't profit, it's rent. Economic rent is any payment above what's needed to keep a resource in its current use. The landlord doesn't make the coffee. The barista makes the coffee. The landlord just owns the dirt. Yet the landlord captures 30 to 40% of every transaction. This is the hidden economics of everyday life. The productive people, farmers, roasters, baristas, create value. The rentiers, landlords, patent holders, platform owners extract it. Section 3. Now let's scale this up. Because the coffee cup is just the visible tip of the iceberg. Take housing. You pay $3,000 rent. The physical structure, wood, concrete, pipes, depreciates. It costs maybe $1,500 to maintain and replace over time. The other $1,500? Land rent. Pure scarcity premium. The landlord didn't create the neighborhood. The community did. Schools, transit, parks, jobs. The landlord capture the value the community created? Now the iPhone. Bill of materials, $400. You pay $1,200. $800 goes to Apple's brand rent, IP rent, ecosystem lock-in rent. College? $60,000 a year. Actual instruction cost? Maybe $20,000. $40,000 in credential rent, signaling rent, administrative bloat rent. Healthcare? The US spends double other nations for worse outcomes. The difference? Administrative rent, pharma patent rent, insurance rent. Added up, the average American pays 50 to 70% of their income in various forms of economic rent. The wealthy? They're on the other side. They own the rent streams. Commercial real estate. Intellectual property. Platform monopolies. This is why wealth compounds for the top 1% and stagnates for everyone else. Not because they work harder. Because they position themselves to collect rent instead of paying it. Section 4. So how do you switch sides? How do you stop paying rent and start collecting it? First, understand the three types of assets that capture rent. 1. Scarce real assets. Land in growing cities. Water rights. Mineral rights. Physical scarcity the government can't print more of. 2. Network effect platforms. You own the marketplace, not the stall. App stores. Payment networks. Social platforms. The more users, the more valuable, and you tax every transaction. 3. Intellectual property with enforcement. Patents. Brands. Regulatory moats. The FDA creates a 10-year, billion-dollar moat for pharma. That's state-enforced rent. Now, most of us can't buy a patent portfolio or build the next app store. But we can buy REITs, real estate investment trusts that own commercial property. We can buy index funds that own the platform companies Apple, Google, Visa, MasterCard. We can buy our own home, converting rent payments into equity in a scarce asset. The key insight: every dollar you spend is a vote for who collects rent. Spend on coffee? You vote for the landlord. Spend on VTSAX? You vote for yourself. The wealthy don't have better discipline. They have better asset allocation. They structure their lives so money flows to them via rent, not from them. Section 5. The hidden economics of everyday life isn't really about money. It's about time. Every dollar you spend represents life energy you traded for it. You make $100,000 a year? After taxes, commute, work clothes, lunches, childcare, your true hourly rate is $12. That $5 coffee? 25 minutes of your life. That $50,000 car? 4,000 hours, 2 years of your life. The wealthy don't optimize for salary. They optimize for equity ownership, no time cap. Passive income, decoupled from hours. Tax efficiency, capital gains versus income. They buy back their time at $12 an hour by outsourcing everything below their rate. The math doesn't lie. But the story you tell yourself about money? That's the variable you control. Stop paying rent. Start capturing it. Subscribe for more Stickman stories that teach you the hidden economics of everyday life. Subscribe for more Stickman stories that teach.